Dear learners, welcome to topic 7, willpower. Now, a question to reflect upon is whether man acts as per his free will or is he compelled and constrained? Well, some things are subject to the free will of man. Things such as justice, you can decide to be just or to be unjust. Equity, also tyranny and injustice. In other words, good and evil actions. It's evident and clear that these actions are, for the most part, left to the will of man. But there are also certain things to which man is forced and compelled. Suppose sleep. You are compelled to sleep. You can't avoid it. Death. We have no option. Sickness or decline of power, injuries, and misfortunes. These are not subject to the will of man, and he is not responsible for them because he is compelled to endure them. But in the choice of good and bad actions, he is free, and he can commit them according to his own will. For example, if he wishes, he can be an enkindled light and a philanthropist who loves the world, and he can be a hater of mankind at the same time. So both sides, it's up to him. He can be engrossed with material things. He can be just or he can be cruel. These actions and these deeds are subject to the control of the will of man himself, who is responsible for them. Now, another point is that the states of being are also different, we should remember. Suppose the lowest state of existence, like the mineral, has no right to complain why it does not have the qualities of vegetables. No, he is compelled to remain in the mineral state. Similarly, the plant has no right to complain that he has been deprived of the perfections of the animal world. And it is not possible that the animal complained and said he wants to have human perfection. No, all these things are perfect in their own degree, and they must strive after the perfection of their own degree. They cannot cross their degree. They are compelled to that. The inferior beings, as we have said, have neither the right to nor the fitness for the state of the superior perfections. No, their progress must be in their own state. Now, our life is like that of a ship which is moved by the power of the wind in the ocean or the power of steam. If this power ceases, the ship cannot move at all. Nevertheless, the rudder of the ship turns it either side, and the power of the steam moves it in the desired direction. If it is directed to the east, the ship goes to the east. If it is directed to the west, it goes to the west. So this motion does not come from the ship. No, it comes from the wind or the steam. But the choice of good or evil belongs to the man himself. So, for example, if a king appoints someone to be the governor of a city and grant him the power of authority and shows him what are justice and what are injustice according to the laws, if then this governor commits injustice, although he acts by the authority and power of the king will not be blamed for the governor's injustice. But if he acts with justice, he would do it also through the authority of the king, and the king would be pleased and satisfied. That's to say, the choice of good and evil belongs to man. There are some external forces that may be, they may influence our willpower. For example, research has shown that the lack of sleep can decrease our willpower, as sleep deprivation reduces brain alertness and activity. Again, decision making is affected if there is lack of sleep, and coordination of thoughts and action and divergent thinking, they are all hampered. So this is an external element that can affect our willpower. Although willpower belongs to all, people who nurture their willpower are more focused. They are happier and more satisfied. So such people can handle stress better and deal with conflicts and diversity issues more effectively. Thank you very much.